All of the code I use is stored in this GitHub repository. Firstly, the data collection code is this file just here. This was originally stored on a Raspberry Pi and run from there. It would collect data every 2 minutes from a weather sensor and from the dark sky API, and then it would append that to a Google Sheet, and it would also back it up as a CSV file. Google Sheet is just here. See all of the data that it was collected. Let's go on to the bottom. It would just add another row underneath there every time a new piece of data was being collected. This data was then looked at in this Python notebook. So the sensor data and the API data was then analyzed together to check for correlation and to attempt to create a prediction function to take that API data and predict the sensor data, which was assumed to be true. So here's the raw data that it's looking at, and then some cross correlation here to try and help generate that function. And then we can see the result of the function just here. That prediction function was then published to a website, which is this index.html, which can be seen over here. So this website is just showing all of the data that has been collected and predicted. You can see how accurate the prediction is. You can also take these graphs for temperature, humidity, and pressure, and you can zoom into each one if you want more information about that area. You can hover over to find out specific details about that date and time. At the moment, these graphs are just looking at historic data that has already been collected because it's just the data that's been exported from the Python notebook. But in the future, because we've already generated the functions, this could be used using live data from the Dark Sky API, which is then put through our prediction function, and we'll be able to see the predicted data updated live alongside the API data. Even more importantly, at the moment, the website is able to find your location if you allow it to access your location data, and it will then be able to use that location to find out the exact weather data from the Dark Sky API, and the website will use the function for your exact location to then be able to predict the more accurate sensor data to give a more accurate weather forecast.